What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another very exciting edition of my new favourite game show that we started last week. It goes by the name of Higher or Lower, and we are back inside the building, and we have another very special guest joining us today, a fellow reactor of mine, someone who I have a lot of time for when it comes to actually watching the reactions, the way they break things down, and the energy as well, more than anything else. Girls Reactions is in the building. How you doing?
Hi everyone, how you guys all doing? Firstly, I just want to say thanks for having me here. Like, when you're just here vibing with people that have the same taste and interest in you, it's just something else. So I'm blessed to be here. Thanks for this, and it's a good idea, so I'm looking forward to starting this little thing.
Lovely stuff. I'm really excited to get into this. Obviously, we're going to be getting into a very enjoyable selection today. We are going to be looking at Higher or Lower on OXLADE tunes. Now, I'm assuming from this you're quite a big OXLADE fan?
Yep, 100%, definitely. I don't know who isn't. This guy, man, his voice, I don't know. Every time I hear his songs, I just get goosebumps. Just original and just bare talented, so... Yeah, he's definitely one of those. He has that sort of unique texture, which I feel most of the top people in this, I feel, modern era of sort of Afrobeat sound, they all have this unique kind of thing about them, whether it be OXLADE, whether it be Remo, whether it be Fireboy, whether it be Wiz or Davido, or anyone in that sort of upper bracket, shall we say. They all have that unique sort of thing about them. And OXLADE definitely is one of those, without a shadow of a doubt. So, just for those that aren't aware, I'm going to run through how the game is played, and it's very enjoyable. I currently have up on my screen, as you'll be able to see, watching, and I'm assuming, Girls, you can see as well what's going on. So we currently have a streaming figure from one of OXLADE's tracks. We've got 14 of these ready to go. It is up to Girls to guess whether there are more or less streams on the next tune than this one. Are you feeling confident? Yeah.
It's very fun. It was really interesting putting this one together, to be honest with you. When I go through them and put them together and look at the streaming figures, they always surprise me a little bit, so this is what's going to be very enjoyable. Again, this is lifted off of Spotify in particular, rather than YouTube or Apple Music, so this is literally just Spotify figures. If you're ready to go, we can start. Let's go. I wish I had game show music in the background. That would make this whole thing a lot more game showy. So, Juju with Tronic has 4,367,000 streams. Does Sing have more or less? Girls, does Sing have more or less?
I'm going to say less.
You're going to say less?
I'm going to say less.
Any reason why?
I don't know. Juju, I feel like a lot of people just haven't listened to it, and for me as well, I've played it bare times, so
yeah. There we go. Well, we'll reveal the answer to this one, and the answer is you are correct. There are a lot less on Sing with Fireboy DML, 1,158,000. Now, when I've put this list together, I've made sure I've taken them from different time periods, so it's properly mixed up. It's not the oldest one first moving forward. They're all from different eras of the last sort of 3 years of OXLADE, basically.
It's old. It's not old, but it's obviously something older.
I think it's 2019, 2020. I think
that's
so
probably
it's quite a while
why.
back.
Yeah.
It's quite. I feel this is before OXLADE has sort of exploded as he did across 2020. I feel that was his kind of breakout year. Right, moving forward then, the next track on the listing is going to get very fun. You're on 1 out of 1 so far. I've got a funny feeling you might beat Collins on this one. I think he got 5 by the end of it. So the next question is Sugar higher or lower than Sing? Is Sugar higher or lower than Sing?
Sugar. That one. That might be higher.
You're going to go higher?
Let me see. Yeah.
The answer is lower. It is lower on Sugar. It's 805,450, which I'm surprised about because Sugar is an absolute banger.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it's not bigger. The interesting thing is these are Spotify figures. I feel a lot of the artists we kind of review are in some instances bigger on YouTube than they are on Spotify a lot of the time. So this is quite an interesting kind of global look at a lot of how this is kind of perceived around the globe more than anything else. But there we go. You're on 1 out of 2. You've got half the points you could have so far, which is pretty good. Solid start. Moving on to the next one. Hold On. Is there more or less streams on Hold On than Sugar?
Yeah, definitely more.
Definitely more?
Definitely.
I can tell you it's close. It's very, very close. It's not very close. It's quite close. It is higher. It is definitely higher. 987,609 on this one. So about 180k more. Nearly 200k more in the time period.
No, I thought this one would be more, man.
Yeah, I thought it would be as well. I think it's with Spotify a lot of the time because they get released as EPs. The singles already had like the kind of buzz, and the single tends to have a lot more accumulative views. By the time the project comes out, people see that, and they're more likely to click the one with the most streams to begin with, because that's like the most popular one. Okay, moving forward then. O2, does it have more or less than Hold On?
More.
More? We're gonna go more. Correct. 2,380,000. You are steaming this. 3 out of 4 correct. Let's go. This is fire. This is really, really interesting. Okay, cool. We're going back quite a way now. A wicked collaboration, this next one. Coney Coney. I won't say who it's with. 2,380,000 on this one. Is it higher or lower on Coney Coney?
Probably lower.
Gonna go lower?
Yeah.
It is. It is exactly 1/10 of the views, which is quite a bizarre one. There's exactly 1/10 of the streams on this one. But again, featuring Fioke and Simi, two bigger artists. This one's interesting, because I feel Simi's been a big deal for quite a while. I thought this one might have been a bit higher. But yeah, we go. You're on 4 out of 5 here. You are absolutely storming this. This is the best score so far. Madness. Okay, cool. We're going to move forward. Next one on the listing, DKT. Is there more or less streams on DKT than Coney Coney?
Yeah.
Going higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher, definitely higher?
Yeah.
And you are correct. This is mad. This is fire. Let's go. Let's go. Right, you're on 5 out of 6. DKT with 4,742,000 streams.
Yeah, this song's a mad one, man.
Yeah, this is, I believe, his second highest streamed on Spotify. So, really, really high views on this one. And I may have just given away the answer to the second one, or maybe I'm playing a game. Who knows? Jabole. Is there more or less... Not Jabole, sorry, Myself. Is there more or less on Myself? That's next on the list.
Less.
Less on Myself? And we shall see. Yes, there are less. With Basket Mouth and Showdown Camp on this one. Again, a big collaboration. Obviously, Showdown Camp at the same time is a big kind of link up. But there we go. A lot less on this one. And you're on 6 out of 7. You are absolutely steaming this. I don't reckon I'd get 6 out of 7 on any of these, to be honest with you. But there we go. This is fine. How are you feeling so far? Are you happy so far?
Yeah,
are you happy with the performance?
Yeah. I'm actually gassed, because... the amount of times I play this guy's songs, man. If I got them wrong, I'll be disappointed.
Well, we'll see how many you can get in total. We're about halfway through now. We've got 7 more to go. The next one on the listing is Jabole. Are there more or less on Jabole than Myself?
More.
Gonna go more?
Yeah.
She's on a streak right about now. This is a 6 in a row streak. There are more with YC and DJ Spinel. They are close. They're within 200k of each other. Jabole has more, which is very, very interesting. So you're on 7 out of 8. Madness. Okay. Moving into one of the more recent releases, this one, which may be a theme, or it may be a bit of a curveball. My Bella alongside Benji Flow.
Less.
Go less. You sure?
Yeah.
And you're right again. This is Have I made this too easy? What's going on? This is crazy. Oh my word. There we go. You're on 8 out of 9. Yeah. Despite only being out for I think 3 weeks at this point, it's already on 500,000 on Spotify, which is really solid numbers. It takes a longer time to get to 1 million on Spotify than it does near enough on any other platform, from what I'm told. But yeah, on half a mil within about I think it's 3 to 4 weeks it's done that. So that's a crazy amount, and obviously out to Benji Flow as well. Next then on the list, Interest, higher or lower?
Higher.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're doing this. This is absolutely crazy, but you are correct. It is higher, alongside Dolapo and Miss Max. Can we just confirm here, you did not know the answers for this beforehand? I've literally put these together this morning, and then we've jumped on to record, and this is what's going on. You are absolutely smashing this. Oh my word. 9 out of 10 so far. This is... I don't know if anyone's going to beat this. You're going to walk away with the gold medal, the championship belt, everything. This is mental. But there we go. Crazy. On that one, 1.6 mil. In 1.601 in total. So moving forward, then we're going to get into the next one. Away. More or less on Away?
More. Oh god. Definitely.
Higher? We're going higher.
Higher.
Yes,
Away,
there are more
away,
on
away.
Away.
Hey.
You're on 10 out of 11. That is his most streamed tune on Spotify. So, as you probably guessed, you probably knew that already. As far as I'm aware, this is his biggest release in general across all platforms. Crazy stuff. Right, we've got 2 more to go. Can you continue the streak to get 13 out of 14? There's 2 more to go. And I will tell you, the next one is Hold On. More or less on Hold On? Less.
I think, yeah. Yeah, less.
Sure?
Yeah.
Gonna go less? There's only 987,000 on Hold On. It's actually one of the lower ones on this list for Spotify, which is absolutely crazy, right? Because it's on that EP that's done so well, like everywhere else.
I'm surprised for this one though. Even though I said less, I'm a bit surprised. Because I thought this one would be like on Away's level. Would you get it?
Yeah. Absolutely crazy. The maddest thing about this is this one actually came on the street. We actually did this one earlier. This is the second time it's come up.
Oh, mad. I don't remember.
I've started doing this now. I've started throwing curveballs in there just to see if people are taking notice. But there we go, yeah. We've got one more track to get into, and that is Unconditionally. And I'll tell you now, these two are within 30k of each other. They're close.
Go on.
You up to higher or lower? It's up to you.
Higher.
And the streak is finally broken. It's lower. It's lower.
I'm disappointed.
But, you know what? I've got to say, hats off. We're going to get a round of applause in the building. This is absolutely fantastic. 12 out of 14 goals. That is an incredible score. Considering these Spotify numbers, the reason this is such a fun game is because they're designed to kind of throw you a little bit because they aren't going to match like the other ones. They're going to be in slightly different places. But are you happy with a 12 out of 14 score? You've got to be happy with a 12 out of 14,
course,
surely.
definitely.
Fantastic stuff. Well, there we go. How did you find that as a player of the new game?
Do you know what? To be honest, it's entertaining. And when I watched your other one with Colin, is that his name? Collins, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know when you're just laughing about, you're like, this is actually a vibe because it's sick. It's a good idea, so keep it going.
There we go. We're gonna try and get as many people on this as possible, and by the end of the year, I'm hoping to get everyone in our reactor group into one singular game show, and we're gonna do all the tracks throughout the rest of the year. We're gonna do every track. We're gonna do all the big, like the top 20, and you have to work out what the top 20 are, and you have to go higher or lower, which I'm really looking forward to. We're gonna run that at the end of the year, I think, as a bit of a Christmas special. But there we go, guys. I want to send a massive shout out to GUL'S for joining us on this one. Thank you for joining us on the channel. Let them know where to find you on YouTube, please. GUL'S
reactions. You can put my link if you want in the description because I don't even.
There'll be a link down below.
Yeah, everyone can't spell my name. It's a joke, but yeah.
You're telling me that? Have you said my name?
No, yours is another one. I can't.
Right then, people. Thanks for watching. Stay locked. CubCamTV in the building with GUL'S reactions. Keep it locked and don't go anywhere. Blah.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.